Kelsey had to like make a 3-foot jump off the boat because I pulled into the slip too far away because of a north wind was like pushing me off. It was just wasn't my best approach.
No, but we made it work, and I safely made it onto the dock.
And then it hit you as soon as you got on the dock.
Yeah.
Last time on Abandoned Comfort, we explored Fort Jefferson again, this time underwater. We then made our way to Loggerhead Key, where we encountered a Portuguese man-o-war, some barracuda, and explored a coral reef. This is part 2 of our time on Loggerhead, so be sure to watch episode 39 before starting this.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Three of them. It's like our 6th one. We're at the very tip of Loggerhead, and we don't see it. And we don't see the mooring ball either.
Yeah, one thing we forgot to do is write down the coordinates of it. Kind of important. But we can go back to the keeper's house, he'll know it. And then we'll slog on down here in the dinghy and find ourselves like a live grouper.
Cut my wings for the sight. At the bottom room I realized, if I comb my hair and tied my shoes, I would gain my trust and live to lose. What if all was like it never were? Would I sell myself to what I learned? And I was too near the edge, considering that I came too close to caving in. I came too close to cave, but I am cold, colder than this.
Holy fish.
Really?
Alright, we are leaving the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. Wreck is about 0.3 nautical miles back that way, and we're kind of fighting a little bit of current, a little bit of waves, but as expected. Got about 4.5 nautical miles to go. We got about 65% of battery. Should be good.
GoPro died while we were down there.
Yeah, GoPro died. Camera's good. This guy's the main thing that shouldn't die.
Yeah.
But that was awesome. That was really cool. That was my first ever wreck dive. I was supposed to do one for scuba, but ended up having like some sort of drift or rip that was going on around the wreck, and they didn't want us to do it. So we just went down to like 140 feet and just sat there. But that's in like 15 to 20 feet. Tons of fish. Don't even need to have dive gear. The dream. The dream.
Alright, we're heading back to the bounty. Go there. Loggerhead. We gotta go all the way over there. Made it! Finally back.
2%. $10-mile trip in the dinghy, offshore, to a wreck. That was an adventure.
That was definitely an adventure.
That is for sure. So after 5 days in the Dry Tortugas, it looks like we have our weather window. We will be leaving Thursday at 8 a.m. So on paper, sounds like a pretty nice day tomorrow. Sounds like it'll be close hold to beam reaching for a majority of the day. And as always, we're trying to have the sails up for 95% of the trip. If not, we're just gonna have to slow down, tuck in somewhere, maybe at Marquesa Key again, and get there a little bit later, but this will be our 5th longest passage. Yeah, but we wanna do most of it during the day just because there's a lot of shoals in this area and tons of crab pots. So we're leaving tomorrow around 6 a.m. So a little bit before sunrise, twilight. And then we're planning on getting into Key West. We got a slip again in Stock Island Marina. We're planning on arriving there around 10 o'clock. So pulling into the slip at night, which is fine. We'd rather be pulling into the slip at night than pulling out of here in complete darkness. So we will see you guys then.
Claim my phone as I call out liar. I was riddled out from first to last, crowded by my gloomy past. All the answers I already know, but the questions hid behind the moon. And it was too late to tell, too far to see. But she came around, but not for me. She came around, but not for me. She came around, but not for me. For I am cold, colder than this. For I am cold, colder than this. For I am
Ryan's trying to mount the GoPro, and he is just getting owned by waves.
So this boat up ahead, it's a cutter rig, and I think she's got us beat by 7 feet, right?
Yeah,
at least?
At least.
So she just overtook us, and he hailed us on 16. And we didn't get to talk to them, I don't think, when
No.
we were there, right?
No, I don't think they were even by us.
No, they weren't.
We didn't talk to them though.
But he hailed us and said he had some cool shots. Said Hallberg Grassy on his windward, and that was us. He said he had some cool shots of her underway and under sail, so we returned the favor and got some cool shots of him, some pictures.
Yeah.
So we exchanged email, and that'll be pretty neat to see the shots.
It was very cool. I've never been that close and someone offering to do that, and we don't have any pictures of her under sail, especially with us at the helm. I don't even think with the previous owner.
Yeah, no, I don't think we have any pictures of her under sail.
That'd be really cool to see some footage of her.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, so it was really nice of them. Really appreciate it.
And he was nice in overtaking us.
He was.
Alright, well, how many more miles we got to go?
58.7.
Wow, in the 50s. What time is our arrival?
A little bit before 7.
That is crazy.
Yep.
Alright. Seas are picking up a little bit.
Yep.
A little bit rollier. Right on the beam. Always fun. So unfortunately we have missed our weather window to Cuba, and our CG 3300, which is the form that you need to fill out in order to take your boat if you're a US citizen to Cuba, is expiring in 4 days. So we would barely have any time in Cuba. We'd have to turn right around. So we got good winds going back to Key West, and it's coming out of the northeast. That would be bad for the entrance to the marina in Cuba. Pretty much any time that they have winds coming out of the northwest or northeast, nor'easters, they close down the inlet because it's essentially a victory at sea, which is what us surfers call like a washing machine. So we were looking mainly for easterly winds. Like we said, we had that window, but that would have resulted in us staying in Dry Tortugas for about 12 hours, which would have sucked. So now we're heading back to Key West, and we're gonna reconvene there and kind of figure out what the plan is. Like I said, we gotta re-up insurance and registration, all that other fun stuff, but today is my birthday, and Lucy is wishing me a happy birthday by trying to get us in before 6 o'clock, and honestly we were planning on arriving around 10, but she's averaging about 7, and we're crushing it. This is great conditions. You really can't ask for anything better than this. Both sails in have been incredible, and the time that we had in Dry Tortugas was really awesome. Really showed us what we've been working so hard for with the refit and everything, so excited to have more experiences like that. They're all around us. Well, as you can tell, Rue is not a fan of crab pots.
Which we appreciate.
Yeah, he's a really good lookout. Possibly the best. He's very loud. Very direct. Yeah, he takes his job very seriously. So here we are, still slogging along. Where are we at, 2.6?
2.5, but it was at 2.6. Yeah, 17 nautical miles to go.
Almost there. .9 nautical miles to go, and we're gonna be firing up the. Hey, shh! I'm talking here. I'm talking. Shh. Firing up the engine in 1.7 nautical miles, because when we make our turn up our channel to go back to the marina that we were in before, it'll be dead upwind. And me and Kelsey have actually been talking about sailing onto the slip there, because it's pretty easy. And our slip is like right inside the T-dock. You guys will, you probably won't see because it'll be dark, but we'll try and show you. But today's not the day to do it, unfortunately. We'd be tacking up the whole channel, and that wouldn't, that wouldn't be good.
Almost there. We're almost back. Yeah.
All right, we're back in the slip. The ending to our journey was not what we expected.
I got a kidney stone. It was awful. I don't wish that upon anyone.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, that was one of the most pains I've ever been in. I walked on a broken leg for 3 weeks and did not compare to that. But drank a lot of water and feeling way better this morning. That was awful though. As soon as we got to the slip, I had this like shooting pain.
It was as soon as Kelsey had to like make a 3-foot jump off the boat because I pulled into the slip too far away because of a north wind was like pushing me off. It was just wasn't my best approach.
No, but we made it work, and I safely made it onto the dock.
And then it hit you as soon as you got on the dock.
Yeah, well it was bothering me like the last half an hour, 45 minutes of the sail, but it wasn't too bad. But then as soon as my mind wasn't focused on sailing, it was like, this is happening. It was bad.
It's unbelievable how that happens.
Yeah.
Rue has been very concerned with you.
It's been the nurse. Yeah.
Mediocre nurse.
He watches over me.
He does a good job. He's a good lad.
Yeah.
How you feeling, girl?
All the medicine in me.
All drugged up.
Yeah. So I feel good right now. But once I'm not on it, it'll probably hurt a lot.
Got past that stone.
I know.
The stone has still yet to be passed. Who knows how long that's gonna take. I'm telling Kelsey she should keep it.
No. They gave me like a after
Yeah, they gave you a sip.
to catch it if I want to get it examined.
No, it's for memory's sake.
But Ryan wants to keep it. I do not want to keep something that put me in that much pain. Bedtime.
Now I am the cold shiver running down her spine. Oh, let it grab hold of me and crucify my mind. Now I am the cold shiver running down her spine. Oh, let it grab hold of me and crucify my mind. Now I am the cold shiver running